Welcome to Demon Hunt, a new Horde survivor where, well, we are the Demon Hunter, at least that's how I understood it, and we have a very unique way to form our weapons. Now, in the beginning, we don't have anything yet that we can use. As you can see, we need a resource, of which we have 0. And here we have our workbench where we can tinker around a huge amount to make us stronger. So looking at the characters, the Frogo here, they have additional abilities if we, well, downsides rather, if we increase the threat level, but we can't start it. As you can see, it's locked. So here we have our character, and not a toad. That's kind of what I expected, but I guess it didn't happen. Ooh, the music is nice. It's a little bit funky, which is not 100% fitting. But it also seems like the sound and the music is balanced very well, which I pay a lot of attention to. We got plus 2% attack speed, so we want to move around and find these altars. Okay, so over here we have a hungry core, increased pickup range. Deal more damage at the end of a wave, I don't really care. And here we can choose to upgrade for our blaster, that's our main weapon. Attack speed, damage, or pierce count. Ooh. We have 2 skill points, let's get one of these. Let's also get damage. We can also reroll. We have to... Oh, resume is E. We have to check out if the rerolls apply, like if we get them every single time we level up, or if we only have them like 2 times per game. So I will waste one if we get something that is not that great, just to see if the next time we level up, we will get a bonus reroll back. Like if we just get them back, okay? So on the map down here, we can see where the altars are. No, this is a pylon this time. Ooh! A rare weapon, it costs 2 skill points, are you kidding me? Unleashes a spread of caustic projectiles, I assume that's poison. Increase projectile damage by 2% for every area weapon. I want to have this, but we can't have it. And it looks like, because I didn't go for attack speed, it's closed. You can only go for 2 of them, which I now deeply regret, but it's okay. I will just not do anything, because I want to have a new weapon, and a good one, so we will wait until we have 2 skill points. Generates an iron field that damages enemies in a radius around you. I like that, but I want to have the rare weapon. That is not the rare weapon, but it is also caustic damage. Increases projectile damage by 20% of armor. Oh, so I could become a super tank. Well, first let's go for the weapon, then we will go for the armor increase. I keep pressing escape to get out of there. Yeah, but I like that. So we can become a super tank and just make our weapons stronger. Which also means we benefit most from additional projectiles, because all of these projectiles will get the effect. And that means damage upgrades aren't that good, because if we increase it with just armor increases, then we don't need damage bonus, right? That is the plan right now. Ember weapon hits have a 1% chance of causing combustion. We don't have that, the rerolls didn't come back. Let's just roll and see if we find something amazing. Leech is interesting though. Let's just resume and keep the point that we have, because we don't need to get poor upgrades. But Leech, I guess, is lifesteal. Okay, what are you? Critical chance for 8 seconds. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not that useful. I want to have a magnet effect. That would be great. Okay, 2% damage is nice. I will just keep going for the altars, because they are all around me. Caustic weapon hits have a 20% chance to erode enemies, dealing 12 damage to them over time. That's kind of insane. Every second you have a 1% chance to gain area size. Listen, this is probably not good at all, but I will take it. I will also go for the pickup range, just that we have it. But yeah, if we now pick up an area weapon ever, it will probably have a ginormous amount of area, because every second we have a chance to increase it. Technically speaking, on average, it takes 100 seconds to increase it, right? But it's like, so we just gotta get lucky. Maybe we get it 10 times in a row. That looks like an amazing chest. Okay, we can upgrade something. What were you? Increase projectile damage 30% of our armor. The area lasts only 5 seconds? I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. I should have never done that. I didn't see that part. Increase attack speed and movement speed is very nice. Caustic damage is also nice, because I plan to take a lot of them, but maybe we don't even want to go for many of them, you know, so it's not that great. Why does it say a 3 down here? Does this mean we have 4 points right now? I guess so. So here we can make an offering. I will just go for the elite. We lost a lot of HP. We got a magnet somehow. But the elite wasn't a big problem, and I think he had some nice drops, if I remember that right. Yeah, there we go. Increase crit hit chance by 4%. I like it. I also like the crit over here. And we don't really need knockback, but I'll go for the hunter. You know what? I'll go for both of them. For you, I will just go for one more pierce, and we are done. The first weapon is pretty much a mistake. Oh yeah, right, I can upgrade you again. 40% of our armor. So how much armor do we have? Right, it stacks. Why did I expect that I have any armor? It's like, why did I even go for that? We all know I will never ever increase my armor. So what's the point? But do you understand? 40% bonus damage from our armor if I ever get to increase it, okay? That's really the problem. We have to find it. If I ever get to do that, we get so much bonus. Is that a magnet? That may be a magnet. Deal more damage, but you lose health if you stop moving. Ew. Increase projectile web. I don't care. Increases regeneration is kind of nice. I could just buy all of these because I'm running... Like, I will go for the damage. I will also go for you because we have so many points. And at most, I guess I could spend 6 points on a level up if all of them are 2 upgrades. You know, like... Wait, no, I can upgrade weapons like stupid, right? Like, I can get all of my points into weapons and go crazy with that, but nice that we have the regeneration. Just don't stand still. Okay, attack speed for 8 seconds is beautiful. So you have more weapon count. I really like... We can't stand under a tree. I mean, I guess we can walk through it, but yeah. We want to go for attack speed and the kunai count here. So I will just keep upgrading that, and well, that was already it. But now it should go crazy with the amount that we are shooting, which multiplies the bonus damage of exactly 0. Yeah, we don't have bonus damage yet from our armor, but wait a second, we will find the armor and then our weapons go crazy. Guaranteed. This will definitely happen. And it's not something that I still have to unlock and it's not in the game yet, okay? Watch this. Increases area damage by 20% of evasion. That's totally useless. Experience gain is nice. We will just bump you up in amount. Sure, why not? Oh, God. Okay. Well, I walked into that. We actually fire so fast that this dude is not a problem at all. Like, not in the slightest. This blocks projectiles? Yep, that's what I assumed. Nice. So we have to walk around in the center. And the boss got killed. Easy peasy. Kunai gets upgraded. All of the things get improved. I like it. And now we can improve something else. So what do we have? Attack speed and movement speed. Nah. Projectiles with pierce have a 10% higher chance to deal crit. Is kind of nice because our first weapon has that. Leech is nice. This one, that it lasts for 5 seconds is a joke. Pickup range, I don't care. Health region, I don't care. I will just go for the leech. And what do we get here? What was that? A magnet effect. Nice. I don't see anything anymore on the stage. Like, no altars to get, so it could be that we got all of them. And now we just have to survive for... It doesn't say it. I don't know how long we have to play. But I'm really excited to see what kind of upgrades we have after this. There's something down there. Okay. Release a swarm of caustic projectiles that spread out and damage enemies. That's amazing. Yeah, I have to go for that. Like, that just sounds perfect, right? Pierce count, don't really care, but we have an upgrade for it. I will also go for attack speed again. Movement speed wouldn't be bad, but I'm still looking for the armor and try... Oh my god. Wait, this is an amazing thing. Like, it shoots so many of them, and again, keep in mind, once we get the armor, we increase the damage based on our armor, which for a weapon like this that shoots so many projectiles is incredible. 2% attack speed yet again, okay. Gain 1% return, I don't care. Increases range is actually not bad, so I will take that. I will also take this out of the way, but I think we can still upgrade it, which is then not so great, I guess, right? Because the point was to get rid of it. Is it a magnet? No. Hyper reactor level 3. I guess that's something we have unlocked, and there's so much experience over there, but I want to find more of these. 2% attack speed, kind of nice, kind of useless. I mean, we stacked that a lot. 6% pickup, also nice. Never stand still, by the way. Spawn elite, we know we can upgrade something of ours, so we will definitely do that. 6% pickup, also nice. Let's just be careful with the elite. There's no HP bar anywhere, but it was easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Do I just go for leech again? Caustic weapons hits have a 20% chance to road enemies. I mean, that honestly, that sounds really good. Yeah, I should just go for that. That is like, it's just poison, right? Man, I love the minimap. I just enjoy looking down there. Even though it's also a bit frustrating to know that I can't ever pick up all of the experience, I just like it. Can I not get any armor anymore? Like, was that just it? Because I only get the same things now. I guess we'll just upgrade you. Then I will also max out attack speed. And I guess because we took this too high, now we can't go for the attack speed anymore, which is bad. I didn't know that. But it looks like each path can only be upgraded a certain amount of times, and I have to keep that on my mind for the future, because attack speed would have been way more valuable. I mean, Pierce could be nice, because the enemies are stacking up like stupid. And then we can just go for pure damage on our main weapon, if we are really done upgrading. Nah, come on, there must be armor in there. Like, there's no way. Ember weapons, I don't care. Like, why are you doing this to me? No, I don't want any of these. Give me armor. Like, it can't be that hard to get armor. Even here, like, just give me a little bit of armor, right? We will go for the erosion damage yet again, because 10 stacks total means 170 damage. I guess I got that one already, without noticing it. Yeah, here the pierce is really valuable. But we gotta check out how much pierce we have on it, because I think it was already at 6, so it's like, why do we need that much? There's a purple thing. Increased attack speed is kind of nice. I don't care about upgrading this, so I will just skip it. Oh, that is the magnet, and look at all of the experience flying in. That is so satisfying. Okay. Yeah, we don't have to be concerned. We just got everything at once. Okay, pick up. Cool. Can I... An item? Nano conduits level 3. Don't know what that means, but I think that's to upgrade our weapons or our character. Weapons with the lowest DPS deal more damage. You know what? I'll just max this out to see what happens. Evolve a weapon in a hand. Did I evolve that? Is that... Oh, wow, you can make the minimap really big. That is amazing, because when I talk about it, I can be like, look at this, bloop, look, there's a yellow thing, bloop, it's gone. Wait, okay, but where do I... Oh, hey there. What do you mean compare? We have them over here. We have bonus attack speed, bonus... Oh my god, that is cool. How's our armor doing? Okay. Trust me, guys. I'll get our armor up, okay? Before we end this game. I can already see it being a thing that I get right as we defeat the final boss. Like, from the experience we get out of him. Increase attack speed after a crit. Kind of insane. Right. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's resume. What are you? Collect altars to spawn elite. No! This is probably the end of the stage then. I hope it's just a little bonus. It's like, hey, because you did all of this stuff, you get an elite now. That is a magnet, right? So let's get that. There's another one. Perfect. But yeah, I really hope that's the case, because otherwise the game is over and I literally have no armor. Let's go for more attack speed on you. I like that. We don't really care about these additional weapons. I just want to have my upgrade finally. Just give me like 1% armor. Like, I'm already happy with... 10% armor. You're green, you heal. Yeah, I got that figured out now. Let's get these at the same time. Don't stand still. We got a chest with an item. Where? Where? Oh, I wanted to check out my weapons, right. So did you actually evolve? We did max out Pierce. Kunai's Pierce through enemies. Yeah, but that's what it already did. Why is the evolution that it does what it already did? That sounds a little bit anticlimactic, right? It's like, oh, look at me. I do what I already did. Isn't that amazing? Well, not really. Doesn't really change a lot. Ooh, that looks like a boss. Okay. I mean, we have the corrosive stacking like stupid. Like, do you notice how the boss takes more and more damage? Ouch. I like that the boss actually feels like a boss. Please don't be over. Like, I'm actually having a lot of fun. I want to get the armor, please. Yay. Wait, kunai upgrade? Sure. That's... Oh my god, that's insane. So it's not over yet. And we go for the corrosive again. 2 seconds decay time. 19 damage. There is a magnet. Do we get a level up? We have 5 points right now. I can upgrade our weapons like crazy. Okay, 2% attack speed. Very good. I like that the game doesn't feel to be all too short. Like, so far we've played for 19. Well, that's not true. I spent a lot of time in the very beginning to check out everything. Increase area damage by 4%. We don't really have area damage, but I'll take it that it's out of the way. I want to upgrade the other weapon, but I guess I will give you 1 bonus damage, you know. 4 points left, that should be enough to upgrade anything that we get. And now I should be able to return and get the elite after we got this. Nice, that was a big bonus in experience. Okay. I don't really feel like we have the leech. Like, let's take some... Alter Schwede, do you take damage fast? That was not 3% per second. Who are you trying to convince of that? I just got nuked. But it also shows I never stood still. Dex actually managed to do it. Swarm shooting nodes at random locations. That sounds insane. We'll go for that. Okay. Is there a swarm that shoots random nodes anywhere? Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. I need armor. I need armor so badly. So up here was somewhere the pillar that said you have to take down a certain amount of... There it is. There's the magnet next to it. And this should spawn a lead, which gives us an upgrade chest. Rains down void charge explosive on random enemies. You know what, you had me at explosives. We'll go for attack speed and I guess mortar scale, because this has so much... Oh yeah, I have no more points. But we'll go for attack speed and mortar scale. Yes, we got the 20. So now there's an elite that spawned. He will dash in a second, unless he just dies before he even gets to dash. Well, you know, turns out we actually got something good going. We can't upgrade this anymore. Higher chance to critical hit for pierce. We do have a bunch of pierce weapons, so maybe it's actually not bad to do that. Deal more damage, but you lose health if you stop moving. I mean, that's also good, but I think I will go for the crit. Okay. It also looks like we have a period of nothing happens to me after I level up, which is great, because I first have to press the buttons again. What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Void weapons have a chance to create a void rift. Protects you from taking damage and depletes after 20 seconds. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Let's get all of these. So there's something else up there, but I believe it came from the top right. I just missed it while I was walking down. What does B mean? Is this like a B tier dungeon? Slay demons to spawn elite. No, that's just something special. Maybe it's like short for sacrifice? Yeah, right, because sacrifice starts with a B dex. It's a bacrifice. Ember weapons have a chance to cause combustion. I don't even think I have ember weapons. That is an ember weapon right next to it, Dex. Good job there. Okay, let's take that. Then we will also upgrade the attack speed of the mortar, because it looks like a slow firing big boom, and it's always good to have a faster firing big boom if you have a slow firing big boom. Increase the area damage by 4% for every projectile weapon? Sure, why not? Like, our mortar is now area, and we can upgrade this again. Let's do it. Like, keep in mind, that's per projectile weapon, and we have quite a lot of them. Okay, there's poison on the floor. Maybe I should stop walking through that, but it just feels good. It's like a tingling sensation, you know? Do the enemies like my poison, by the way? I don't think so. Increase movement speed. I'll take that now. I've seen it so many times, and I wanted to have it always. Let's go for more attack speed. Let's go back. There is... I don't know what this does. I think it's just... Is it a shield? No, it was potent battery. Let's open our items here. Yeah, there we go. So this one has range, projectile speed, and this one has critical power and evasion. Is it like a meme that not even my items have armor? Like, the game is really messing me up here. It's like, oh, you got a legendary upgrade for converting armor over, but you can't use it. Do we have armor finally? It has armor! It actually has armor! What does the artifact do? How much exactly? What is the conversion rate? Increase projectile damage by 40%. Well, it's like +1 damage, right? It's like, hey, it's like, don't sound so discouraged, okay? It's amazing that we got that. I'm really happy. We got 1 bonus damage. Yay. Because I saw it's a percentage, I was like, okay, maybe you start at a low value, you know, and you bump it up a lot. Like, when you get armor, it's like +10% on a common level, or even more than that. Because if you have like 5 armor that decreases damage by 5%, increasing it by 100% just takes you to 10 armor. Increases ember damage, I don't really care, but it also wouldn't be bad. But I don't really care. I'll just go for the attack speed on our big boom. Come on, you want to give me 2% armor, right? Double my armor. 10 heal, right, that's a healing well. That's another heal, we don't care though, we have leech, we just heal forever. Item, okay, very good. We got interesting things, let's check them out. What do we have in here now? Area size ion damage, sure, why not? Let's equip that. Critical hit, I don't really care, and that was already it. I hope we can sell them for resources. Okay, there's a heal. I will quickly go around and collect all of the things here. Critical hits marked Critical hits mark demons. Mark demons take more damage from crits. We do crit quite a lot, I believe. Yeah, sure. So all in all, this game is a lot of fun. It reminds me a lot about Death Must Die, but a little bit more in a flexible way, I would almost say. But that depends. Well, no, we already know there are a lot of upgrades in the game, right? Because Death Must Die has a tech tree. So I think this game may actually be more flexible. Projectiles deal more damage to closer enemies. Yeah, I'll just take that, sure. Spins are blazing ember. I don't really care. I just want to upgrade these to get them out of the way. Let's go for damage. Explosive. Projectiles explode on hit when maxed out. Oh my god, yes. There's the next boss. It's Mephorev. That's a weird name. Okay. Nice. I mean, I have to be close to deal the most damage. And we also had a shield to protect us, so all is good. Okay, he's chasing me down. That's a little bit concerning, but it doesn't matter. We just nuked him, and I will go for the kunai again. Maybe I should have went for the mortar. And honestly, out of all of these, I should go for this one, right, for crits, but I will just go for attack speed, that everything fires faster, and look at all of the experience flying in. That is so satisfying. Okay, so there's our next, okay, here is our next target. Do you see that big minimap? I love that feature so much. It's so simple, and honestly, you could argue it's unnecessary, but I think it's amazing, because I always like to talk about things that I see. Am I getting flooded? Increase area damage by 10% of evasion. We don't have evasion. We have 4 skill points for explosives. Let's go! Yeah, look at all of the booms. It's small booms, you know, but it is booms. And it's always good to have some booms when you're booming. Okay. Careful. Careful. Let's find more of these altars. My goal is to find armor. I will get armor. I have 2.2% armor, but that is not enough. Increase evasion. Let's just get rid of this one and get the evasion, because there's the 10% increase of evasion, but right now there would be 0.6%, which is a meme. Yeah, careful. Okay, 6% pickup range. The funny thing is, it's better for me to walk into a projectile compared to just standing still to dodge it, because if I stand still, this happens. Do we heal fast with our 3% leech? I don't think so. Minigun! A fire minigun! Yeah, I mean, I gotta take that, right? Attack speed gets bumped up even more. Okay, that was a magnet. Let's get that. And we'll just walk to the right side. The map really seems to be unlimited, and for some reason, I love the colors on the floor. You don't even really notice that there's a background, but when you check it out, it's so nice with these little things. You know, to make it look different, but not to distract you as a player. And I really appreciate that, because some games, they go crazy. Grenade, I don't really want that. We'll just go for attack speed on you and continue. So yeah, I have a very strong feeling we just don't have armor unlocked yet. Do we have a new item? 2.6% experience gain or luck? I will go for the experience gain. I'm not even sure if that's worth it. The luck is probably better, but yeah. So like, it is what it is. We are on wave 34. Like, how long exactly does this continue? I'm happy about it, don't get me wrong, I'm just surprised, because usually games make it short. Launch mortars in line towards the target. That sounds insane. Let's go for the mortar scale though. Yeah, let's max it out and see what happens. And we got 2% damage. One day I'll get the 2% armor. Just wait and see, I will get it. A purple item! Armor! It's actually armor and caustic damage, which is what we need, and projectile damage. Oh my god, we got a jackpot. That is insane. And there's an elite. Okay, let's quickly poison him, and then we'll just take him down for weapon upgrade. Perfect. What do we... It's not a weapon upgrade. Okay, why is even a legendary in here? I think I will just go for the higher chance for crit. Because again, we synergize a lot with crit. As far as I recall, it's not important enough that I'll check it out, because all of these are kind of like meh, you know? Less damage from projectiles is nice. We can't upgrade that right now, but we can go for the scale here. Let's continue. And it looks like the bottom path only has 3 upgrades, which means we can't use it as an evolution. So I can freely upgrade it. That is just a healing well. I will get rid of it. Because then I know I was already here, because there's nothing. And I guess we'll push further through to the right side. Oh, wait a second. The vertical lines have stopped. I think this means I'm too far out, so I have to stop here. You know, do you see that on the minimap? Yeah, now you definitely see that, right, mobile users? So I will just stay inside of the normal area, because I believe nothing spawns out there. I could be wrong, and you actually... Maybe there's a secret if you walk far enough out. Nope, there's wood. Never mind. Forget about it. That settled that very quickly. So it's not an infinite map, it's just a very big map. And now it's time to pick up, launch mortars in line towards the target. So I believe when we fire our mortar, it will drop down bombs. That's how I understand that. It doesn't say that, but that's how I understand it. Yeah, look at this. Okay. We are also here at the border. Now, it could be that at the very top of the stage, there's still a lot more. Because I just went to the left side from where I spawned, which was on the... It was somewhere... I'll show it in a moment. Yeah, let's just get you out of the way, right? Resume. It was somewhere, like, to the very top far right, where I was. So I believe if I just keep going to the left side and then up, then we will see everything. How are we still deleting all of the end? It's the armor, right? The armor is the secret. The 2 bonus damage that we get out of that. Yep, 100%. Nice, we got the magnet. There's a heal over there. Not that I need it, so I will just keep it on the floor for when we need it. I don't really want to have a new weapon, so I will just upgrade the minigun attack speed. The minigun makes the most use out of the damage bonus. Look at the damage we have. Like, this is now a fairly strong boss. Nice, the 2% evasion of what we have kicked in. And our leech is just healing me. Careful. Why does he look so weird? Shouldn't have said something. He imploded the moment I said that. I mean, look, I want to upgrade the swarm. That is actually insane. I want to upgrade the mortar, but this doesn't really matter. Why do you have so many upgrades? Wait, and they are all good. Like, I thought maybe it's less numbers, but look at this. Attack speed 34, or let's go for damage. Increased by 1.4. Here, damage increases by 1.5. Right? So why wouldn't I go for this? Yeah, I'll just go for that. I want to go for the minigun, don't get me wrong, but it's like, why care? I will just go for the experience gain, because none of these are that good. The only one that I really like in that is the one that increases the damage against the enemies when we crit them. And you see that symbol above them when they have like a crit symbol? At least I believe that's the case, that it means that. Okay, HP is still looking very good. Careful. What is that? That is like bonus experience, I believe. Increase area weapon damage. I don't really care. Increase leech chance and leech power by 0.8% while low. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? I don't want to have the grenade. I don't want to have more weapons. I want to find armor. Do you understand that we went through 40 waves? More than 40 waves, and I still haven't found armor. Like, yes, on equipment. And talking about equipment, let's quickly check this out. There's nothing good in there. I have a legendary! I didn't even notice that! Holy moly, and it's even level 2! Holy! No armor, of course, but that is insane. But yeah, we have went the entire time without finding armor as a perk upgrade, which is a little bit of a meme. Increases ember, you know what, I'll just take you out of the way. Like, listen, you scratch my annoyance. Range! You're locked out? No, if I take this, you're locked out. Wait a second. I think, honestly speaking, even though I do meme a lot with the armor, and I don't really want to go for the damage, I don't think we need the range. So I will just go for the damage, because if you kill everything that charges at you, you don't need more range. Okay. And also I think the final upgrades for damage or attack speed will be better, but then again I will definitely go for attack speed, right? There could be something like an overload, like every attack has a 5% chance to just double your attack speed for 3 seconds. That is something I could see on a minigun. Yeah, let's just keep going for that. Sure. Launches a powerful piercing shot towards the turn. This may be like the most like, think about what I just said. What I thought would be fun. And now look at what they do. A piercing shot. Ooh, wow. As a minigun. Who cares? Right? Who cares? That's honestly not even worth the upgrade. I kind of wished I could go back and just go for the damage. One huge magnet. That is so much experience. There are a bunch of the white things as well. I should get them. Damage just demons that touch you. I mean, I don't want to be touched, so I'll take it. But at the same time, the only issue that I have is with projectiles. Okay, yeah, amplified module. I need to look out for these. Now I finally understood that the glowing things are actually good for us. Well, I knew that, but what they do. Okay. Which one is equipped right now? The lower one is equipped. Crit power and evasion or range and projectile speed. I'm kind of happy with that. Yeah, and we have the armor equipped. Good. Some of these guys get really big. Okay, just how many waves do you have on one stage? I feel like it will stop at 50. This would make the most sense, but it could also be you play until you die, which I would love right now. So we will just go for the powerful pierce shot. Wow, cool. Amazing. Incredible. Totally is an elite. This is an elite, right? This has to be an elite, but it has no name. But it's very tanky. We killed him, we get a weapon up. No, yeah, one of these upgrades. Why are you still in here? So I think it randomly selects some of these that we have, but now it also selects the legendaries. Like, why? I will just go for the crit chance, yeah. Because even though our projectile weapons, they have a higher... No, our pierce weapons have a higher crit chance, we still want to have a lot of crit chance to trigger the bonus damage on the enemies, and that needs to be upgraded. Increases damage dealt by 4%, don't really care, but it's okay. And I don't really want to have this field, but maybe towards the end we'll just take it. So I was already here. That means just by accident, I walked down the border of the map without knowing it. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. That is the only problem with our poison that stacks up to 190 damage. It takes a while to stack up and to deal the damage right. And that is a little bit annoying. We will do nothing. Okay. Why do I not level up a lot anymore? Well, maybe. What is our level, by the way? Does anyone see our level mentioned anywhere? Probably here. The ability is sprint? What do you mean? What do you mean there's an ability? Ability is... Hey guys, we have a sprint. Did you notice that? Yeah, I totally knew that. Oh, look at this. There's the charge for it as well. Let's sprint through the end. Okay, let's not sprint through the enemies. It doesn't even matter because we leech like stupid. Yeah, I totally knew that. I just wanted to have a challenge, you know? Where I have to do this without movement buffs and in general, you know, I just want to make it hard on myself. Yeah, that's the reason why I didn't use it ever. Yeah. Oh my god, there's armor. Watch this. This will be armor. I guarantee it to you, because the game was just waiting. Crit chance. Temporary. Okay, very helpful. I mean, it's actually good, because there were a bunch of big enemies, but we want to have something permanent. Do I just go for the grenade launcher? You know what, I'll just do it. We got the grenade launcher, attack speed, damage, grenade scale. Okay, so here's the problem. All of these are really good. We want to have attack speed, but damage is also a big oomph. So I think what we will use this for is, this will be a close combat AoE weapon. Honestly, I don't care about attack speed. I want to go big oomph with this. The armor, let's admit it, huge disappointment, biggest disappointment of my life. So I will just go for full armor on that it actually nukes the enemies and is not as bad as the other things. And let's keep dashing or sprinting. There we go. I need a magnet to get all of the experience. Do we always on a new wave level up? That's the first time I noticed that. Like, you know what I mean? Whenever there's a new wave, that is not really worth it because we have no evasion. Whenever we get to a new wave, then it gives us a level up window. That's how it works. The thing is, I don't look out for these things if it happens frequently enough, you know? Because it's like, it happens either way, so why would I need to know it? But it's very nice to notice it finally. Okay, we deal a lot of damage against Hababubu. Isn't that the frog that we picked in the very beginning? This is the final boss. I guarantee you, this will be the final boss. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Why can we attack the spikes? Oh, those are tadpoles. Dude, we deal so much damage, nothing survives. We actually did it. Victory! So now we got 250 of the souls. We have an insane loadout with a purple and a legendary. We also got 6 of these, whatever that is. And just because I know it's frustrating when I get something and you don't know what it can be used for. So over here we could upgrade bonuses. Gain rerolls after killing bosses sounds very nice. So this is a little bit difficult, but I will just go for the higher rarity for new items. I assume that's the equipment that we have, so this should be very valuable. And then over here, I believe we can upgrade something. Oh, but that is with the scrap material and stuff. I don't even know if I want to upgrade this. I think I will wait until we have more. Craft a set item or recycle set essence at your base. Sure, I don't know what that means. Oh, we have craft. What is level 4? But that's just a common. Yeah, I want to have ultra. I just wasted 2, so I couldn't have done that either way. And over here we can use this blue essence we have found. Sprint, burrow, phase shift. Dash forward at high speed, phasing through enemies and damaging them. You're invulnerable during the that's insane. Hunt down Dahlia at threat level 3. Okay, so we will just do that. Crit power, also nice. I just want to go for damage, to be honest. Enemies killed with a crit, they have a chance to give more experience. Even more experience, I don't have anything left. So next time we will hunt down Dahlia. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.